Hello everyone, welcome to funnel2tunnel. As you know that the accuracy of the draft survey depends upon many factors involved during each stage of the survey. Just imagine a case where you failed to observe draft carefully. Or, the density measured was not obtained at the correct depth. Or, just a simple calculation mistake leading you to obtain incorrect hydrostatic draft. So, what is important to note that efforts shall be made in order to ensure that errors are reduced and an accurate draft survey is executed. A slight degree of error, if not identified and accounted for, could lead to varying results. This in turn could lead to issues, particularly where an expensive cargo is involved. Although, few of you will point out that as mostly draft survey programs are being used on board ships, the chance of committing errors and omissions are few. Well, this might be true to a certain extent, but you should be well aware of the fact that you still need to input certain data into the program. What if the data entered is wrong? In that case, obviously you will end up in obtaining inaccurate result. So, what I mean to say is you should be very careful in obtaining and inputting the data. In continuation with our topic, the most important thing which you must try entering as accurately as possible is the drafts. But, what if you are unable to obtain the drafts accurately owing to choppy seas? Sometimes you may land upon a vessel where you don't have equipment to help you obtain drafts in rough seas. Sometimes you might have just joined the vessel and are unaware of the whereabouts of such aids. So, what will you do? Let us discuss today the tried and tested procedure for obtaining drafts when the sea encountered is choppy. But before we move forward, few important things to remember. Number 1. This method works well when the sea or swell experienced is up to 1 meter. I do not recommend this method when you are experiencing seas in excess of 1 meter. Number 2. You should always avoid conducting draft survey when the sea conditions are not optimum. Nevertheless, I have come across many situations whereby the draft surveyor, agent and the terminal insists on conducting the survey no matter what conditions are met. Even the charterers and owners would normally advise you to issue a letter of protest and get done with the survey. Number 3. Always mention the sea state and weather encountered on the draft survey report. This will come handy in reserving the owner's rights in case of short outturn of cargo at discharge port. Alright, let's move ahead. Imagine a situation where the seas are choppy, resulting in you standing all confused as to what draft should you note down. Take a pen and paper. Carefully observe the waves and its maximum and minimum range. Watch the wave pattern for few moments. Let us assume you visualize that water line is touching 10.20 meters at a given moment. Note down this draft. Next moment carefully observe the rapidly changing waterline again. Note down the draft which you think is closest to the mean waterline. Take a series of 10 such readings. Neglect the maximum and the minimum reading. Obtain the average of remaining readings by adding them and dividing by 8. The result obtained is your draft. Let's assume that you obtained 10 readings as follows: 11.20, 10.45, 10.65, 10.55, 10.70, 10.15, 10.30, 10.35, 10.52, 10.65. Now you can neglect maximum and minimum readings. In this case, neglect 11.20 and 10.15. Let us now average out the remaining 8 readings. We obtain the mean as 10.521 meters. You can utilize this technique especially while trying to obtain the drafts which are more exposed to seas. Generally, forward and seaside drafts are more prone to such situations. I have personally used this technique, and with a little practice you can really get a good hand at it. Hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.